Hi everybody, it's Dara, and it is so chilly here and rainy here, and it's delightful actually. It reminds me of my home, New Jersey, because California is always sunny, and you get the weather, it feels like it's time to make a tonic. So I already have my celery juice. I'm really grateful today that I gave up coffee because I'm able to walk about 20 minutes to Air One natural food store in Venice. Good morning, Jamie. And then I have my celery juice and I walk back and I don't need anything, but I want something. And today I came home and did an intuitive thing, Aurelie and Sarah. So I did an intuitive, I was like, ginger. No, first I got inspired by the color of this turmeric. This is like paint. And I was like, I want a turmeric tonic. And then I was like, okay, a ginger turmeric tonic. Kedra, now I want a ginger turmeric vanilla tonic. That's what I just made. So for those of you who are not with me on Instagram, I highly suggest it because I am extremely prolific over there in the stories. So it's the turmeric. So what I did is my ginger hack. So you get that, right? You've got water, ginger, blend, strain, heat. Water, ginger, water, fresh ginger, blend, strain it, heat it up. Then I put in turmeric. I put in fresh vanilla. You can use vanilla extract. Look at the color. It's like, ooh. And this is so anti-inflammatory, warming the body on a cold day. If you were eating raw food, like I did for 10 years straight, hot liquids were the thing that got me through it and warmed my spleen. So ginger will start your digestive fire. It's very good to have before a meal. I like it after, but before starts your engines going, right? I talked to the waitress at Cafe Gratitude last night. Tammy and I went. And I was like, do I have the I Am Cozy, the ginger drink before, after? I'm feeling before. And she was like, I think before too. So before you eat, to have a hot ginger tea, amazing. So now, I have the ginger tea, I put in the turmeric, I put in vanilla into the Vitamix. The herbs that I use today are astragalus because I'm not using any caffeine, and astragalus is a root that lifts us up. Jing herbs, that's where I get large bags of herbs, and then I jar them. And you can get a DARA discount, and lion's mane for the brain, because I'm doing a lot of brain activity. And then I used my magical, every day I'm using magic, which is Now Alchemy's Bee Magic. Both of these you can get with a DARA discount when you go to checkout. Bee Magic, this one has royal jelly, bee pollen, propolis, and manuka honey. Like, that's gonna feed the queen bee. That's gonna make the queen bee feel like the queen of her plant-based queendom. And here, I'm glad for you, Lisa Marie. I'm gonna talk about that in a second, the no coffee thing. And then I'm using Ormus, which is magical trace minerals from the sea. I put in honey from Utah, but any honey will do. And that's that. And I blended it, and it's a vanilla ginger turmeric party. No coffee. It's beastly to give up coffee. It changes, you realize how much it's affecting your brain, because when you give up coffee, your brain actually hurts, like you have a headache. And I feel like coffee something restricts the oxygen to the brain, and when you stop it, there's something that happens with the pressure, I was reading about it, there's something that happens with the brain. We have to read about it more. I'm not good at explaining that part. I just know that when I know people love coffee, and Greta, have the coffee if you want to have the coffee. I know that when I'm having the coffee, I'm like, woohoo, this is a party. Why would anyone ever give up coffee? And the minute I give up coffee, I'm like, coffee's a beast. Coffee's a drug. Oh my God, we're like attached to this drug, and it's so beastly to give it up. And then when I give it up, I'm like, oh, I look so much better. I act so much nicer. I'm calmer. My skin's more hydrated. I mean, it's just, especially if you're having the celery juice in the morning and you're getting all those minerals, and the coffee dehydrates you and pulls out minerals. So I can imagine mornings would be unimaginable. That's why I came up with my tonics, and the classic DARA tonic, the no coffee tonic, is That's why. So you make it with like a black tea or a yerba mate. So you're getting the caffeine, you're getting the flavor of coffee with Dandy Blend, but you are not getting the evils, the evils of coffee. If you are going to have coffee, please make it organic. There's lovely, lovely companies that make organic coffee, and that really should be a must. So Lisa Marie, tonics are intuitive. Tonics are based on what you need. So I have a tonic recipe book that's coming out, like the really advanced next level one, where I perfected my old recipes and added new ones, and a current list of ingredients and where to purchase ones that I trust. I feel that when you start making tonics, and when you start making a smoothie in the morning or a soup for yourself to take on the go in the afternoon, your whole life changes. You have that celery juice, you crave apples, you crave different things. It's like, how are you going to start your day? And I'm telling you, this is such a good way. Like, I feel so incredibly good right now. So I want to share that good feeling. So I have plenty of videos talking about giving up coffee. I say wean yourself. Cold turkey's a beast, I would say. And I keep using the word beastly because that's just how it just felt so awful. It changes your digestion. It changes how your head feels. It changes how you think. But I promise you, after like 2 weeks to a month, most likely a month, you just feel yourself again and everything works. You think you're not going to be able to function without it. And you don't function very well for 2 weeks to a month. But after that, you function well. You function better. Body functions better. So I get the coffee appeal. Trust me, I've gone back and forth through the years. I'm not one that's immune to the tantalizing, seducing effects of coffee. You're trying the cold turkey beast. I did it that way. I mean, that's what I do. And then I have, this helps, the Ormus helps, and Nirvana and his CBD helps. Archer loves Now Alchemy CBD is the thing to get. Especially if it had any aches and pains. You've had a few slices of pizza 2 weeks ago and you paid the price. I was so sick for 10 days. Isn't that amazing? It's so amazing that when we clean our bodies up, what becomes intolerable, what people are doing every day, like we look around and say, but everybody else is doing it. Why is it affecting me? Because you cleaned up, because you're like a clean cup of water. I'll tell this story again. I'll never forget it. On an airplane, I was sitting next to a man who was downing a cheeseburger, 3 drinks, M&Ms, and he just got up and walked out of his seat, and I was like, what? How did he? And I remember saying to someone, how did that guy do that? Like, how, if I did that, I would feel so sick and just not great. And so described it to me as like, you have a glass of water and the water's clean, and then you have another glass and that water's dirty. You put some dirt into the dirty water, nothing's noticing. It's not drastically changing it. But if you put some dirt in the clean water, it's obvious, and now your water's dirty. So we are cleaned up after all these years of being with me and learning that food isn't everything, but it's the first thing. We clean up our cells, we clean up our intestines, we clean our colons, our heart gets more blood, decision-making organ, brain decision-making organ gets more oxygen and blood. Our guts are healthy, so decisions get made from there. We make better decisions. We are able to hear what our beautiful organs are saying, and we get to hear messages from the divine. So basically, we are making ourselves clearer channels. And so at some point, we say, I don't want to lower my channel. I don't want to block my beautiful antennas from picking up all of these beautiful, delightful things. So that means no coffee, no alcohol, no weird, cheesy, pizza-y food. I will tell you, at Justa on Abbot-Kinney, I'm able to have, thank you, Robin, for saying I've never looked better. I'm able to have, they have this pizza, Pomodoro. There's no cheese on it. It's fresh tomatoes, and I've eaten it, and I feel fine. So it's not always the gluten. It's the quality of the gluten. It's the quality of the food. But I've also done years of cleaning. So once you clean up, you can tolerate your I don't know, things change, things get more balanced. In any case, sometimes we have to eat that pizza or do that thing to really know how it feels to go back on what we already know. When we try to be like other people and eat OPF, other people's food, we're going to see that we're not like them. Ah, you think the problem with coffee, I love to hear everyone's perspectives, is the problem with coffee is it stops the body absorbing nutrients. Correct. We don't, so we could be putting in all of these gorgeous things and it's robbing us. And it also cuts off feelings. That is probably true. Yeah, food is so important. It's the thing I was saying on Instagram earlier. Like all these people think, I want to lose weight, I'm going to the gym. Because you eat crap, you eat poorly, you go to the gym and you're trying to get skinny or lose weight or build muscle, and you're forcing yourself, when in actuality, the better approach, in my opinion, is to wait until your body is moved to move. Wait until spirit and your body moves you to go to get some healthy exercise. Not a force, but like, this feels like my body just wants to move, and your body's not going to want to move until it feels clean, clear, and bright. And that's done with coffee causes wrinkles. I am here to testify to that because my skin looks much better now. Yeah, make no cheese pizza. Make it with organic pizza dough. Make it with gluten-free pizza dough. Vegan Mario ships gluten-free pizza dough powder and you mix it with water. Even Sylvester Stallone said, did he say fitness? Health is 100% nutrition. It's not the working out. I see so many unhealthy people at Gold's and they're like, just, you could see the strain that their body is under, and it looks like they're going to hurt themselves, and it looks unfun to me. But when you see someone vibrant with health and they're moving their body on a bicycle or they're working out, you can see the vibrancy. It's in the skin, and I'm telling you, my skin has changed so much from having the tonics again. There's tonic creativity, there's tonic intuition. It wasn't a classic Dara tonic this morning. It was a vanilla ginger turmeric tonic. I'm going to sneeze, hold on. I was around some cute little doggies last night and I'm still feeling allergic. Excuse me. It's probably like the 15th sneeze in 9 years. Thank you for saying I'm glowing. I believe it's the celery juice and a green juice daily and the tonics and no coffee, and thank you. So I gotta go because I have to go, but I have some sessions today, astrogeography, but check out my new website because I have new things there that weren't there last year, and it's a new website, and you can get the tonics and soups and smoothies ebook for a low price. Aw, Robin. And so I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Follow me, join me, Dara Muse on Instagram.